Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Space Vigilante Casey Jones. That's right, Playmates Toys is continuing on with their Dimension X series, giving us the new renditions of the heroes as they appear in the current season of the TMNT cartoon series. So let's check out the Space Vigilante. As you can see, Casey comes on that standard Dimension X style blister card packaging, fully showcasing our action figure within. If you flip that around to the back side of the box, we get a bio for Casey Jones in his Space Vigilante gear, and down below that we get a look at several other figures in the TMNT lineup. So let's go ahead and pull Casey Jones outside of the box and take a look at him. So, first things first, I kind of felt like this guy was a little tall out of the box. And you can see that the measurements have him just over 5 inches tall, so he is a bit on the taller side. And he's here standing in his new space outfit. So let's take a closer look at the space gear that he's wearing there. Let's start up here at the head. You'll notice that looking at him straight on, you can only basically see his eyes. So if you kind of tilt the head downwards a little bit, you can see that there is a full head sculpt in there, and it's a brand new Casey Jones head sculpt. It's different than what we've seen before, and it does look like they are trying to get a little bit more cartoon accurate with this head sculpt, which I definitely applaud them for. However, I'm kind of bummed that we can't see most of the head sculpt in there, and also the paint job is just not very good on it. I mean, look at the way that like the skin tones are up on the sides of the hair, like it didn't get painted all the way. The headband seems to be a really weird color. They painted it the same copper as seen on like the part of his helmet thing there. I mean, I don't know, it's just not very clean. Look over here, you can see big spots of paint missing around his ear. So yeah, I just wish it was a little bit more clean and looked a little bit nicer, because it looks like it's a good sculpt hidden under that paint. So the rest of the figure is sporting this black spacesuit. You can see we got some silver deco on here. We got the copper, the black little cables hanging down for like his breathing apparatus. You can see like this the jetpack back here with the little propeller on there, which is kind of neat looking. He does have like the big gloves that kind of still look like hockey pads, which I think is pretty cool. He's got one side that's gold and it's got the little buttons on there. The other side's got this really strange pink color. I'm not sure what's up with the pink, but we also see it down here on the knee pad as well. Most of the figure is a straight black with some smatterings of silver and stuff here and there. Overall, I kind of feel like he's a little bland looking. The paint job just doesn't seem to be very good. And this is going to be another one of those cases where I want to bring in the card back again to look at the bio, because we've got an image of the Casey action figure the way the prototype was painted, and you can see there's a lot of things missing. You know, this was supposed to be painted more of a silver color with more details. The pink is actually supposed to be red. I don't know how it turned out pink. And you can see the bandana is actually supposed to be colored like a black and white bandana, not this copper color. And of course, look at the difference in the face paint jobs. So yeah, I feel like Casey really got shafted on his paint deco, unfortunately. Now, part of the reason for that might be because of his articulation. So let's take a look at the articulation on this guy. I already showed you how the head moves. It's just on a regular joint that allows it to look left and right, and of course it's a little sunk down in the helmet piece there. We do have those ball-like joints at the shoulders, so the arms can go outwards, forwards, backwards, so there's a great range of motion there. And Casey also gets elbow joints, which is really nice. It's always great to see elbow joints on these figures. Of course, no swivels at the gloves. I kind of wish we had that as well. But we do have the swivel at the waist. The legs are on those hinge joints, so they can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. Of course, they are going to kind of run into the side of the belt there, so they don't go outwards super far, but you can still go forwards and backwards. You can swivel. And he also gets knee joints, something we don't see very often in the guys outside of the Turtles, but nothing else at the boots or anything. So I kind of feel like he got a little bit more articulation than we usually see, and maybe that's why he's lacking on the paint. I'm not sure. Now, Casey does come with one accessory, being the dome part of his helmet. And it's pretty cool. I like how they've sculpted on like a big crack in it. You know, that seems very Casey Jones-like. The back of it's just solid black. You can see it's got some sculpted details on there, but no extra paint job. And this just clips right into his outfit just like that. And I will say, he kind of looks better with that on there, but it is hard to see his face. You can see it kind of covers his face a little bit. You almost can't see his eyes, but it definitely does kind of feel like it completes the overall spacesuit look for sure. Now, here's the other downside with this figure. He doesn't come with a single accessory. No weapons. Other than that helmet, we get nothing else. No weapons. So that is kind of a bummer. I wish he had some sort of weapon to fight the bad guys. You can take the bat or the hockey stick from your other Casey Jones action figures, but the grip on these gloves is also a little bit too loose for him, so he doesn't even get to hold them too tight. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Let's go ahead and show this new spacesuit Casey Jones standing alongside the other two versions we've received in the Nick Turtles line so far. So this makes our third Casey Jones action figure, and this way you can see how different they are from one another. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Space Vigilante Casey Jones action figure. It's nice that we can add this to our group with Fugitoid, the Space Turtles, our Space Comrade April O'Neil, and we can recreate the entire crew that's from the current season of the cartoon series. I think that's nice. However, I definitely feel like Casey Jones is the weakest of this batch. I'm just not very happy with the way he turned out. I feel like the sculpt is there, the idea is there, but the overall execution just didn't work out so well. A better paint job would have helped this guy tremendously, and giving him an accessory just really seems like a no-brainer, so I'm a bit bummed on that aspect. Nonetheless, Casey Jones is hitting store shelves right now, so happy hunting, my friends, and hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on a video. Until next time, my friends.